What's up, folks? I don't even want to talk about what's up, folks. I'm done with what's up, folks. I've outgrown the shit. You know what I'm thinking to myself? Wholesaling changed my fucking life. No bullshit. I've always had a life before wholesaling where I've always struggled. I was a car sales guy, believe it or not. That's what I did. I was a car sales guy. But nothing, by far none, if that's the right way to say it, matches to what wholesaling could do to your life. Even though I had months I was doing good amount of car sales, I was always worried about the next month or the following. I can't even think of my life more than maybe 2-3 months ahead. Because I'm not gonna say I was selling 50, 70, 80 cars a month, because that wasn't me. These commission checks, they're way too small. And you constantly gotta worry about selling. For example, if you're in car sales, that's what I did. I'm always worried about, I forgot my sunglasses, worried about the next sale. Always worried about how far can I go with whatever money I have left in the case I do not make a sale. Now the beauty about wholesaling, like just remember this, because in another video I did it, one of the guys that work in my office literally closed a deal and himself took home $52,000. You can't get that in any car sale. Like shit, I know a guy that sold a Bugatti didn't make $50,000. You understand? But when you're in wholesaling, and I'm talking about real estate wholesaling, checks are big enough where 1 or 2 deals could put you a year ahead. Now, if you do multiple deals a month or even a quarter, I'm not even talking about multiple deals a month. If you do 2 to 3 deals a quarter, imagine, not a month, and they're properly negotiated and they're sold at top dollar for an investor price, dude, those 3 to 5 deals in 1 quarter, that is 90 days, could literally pay all your bills for the year that you're in. Could actually cover you for 12 months ahead. So if you repeat the same amount of closings in the quarter following, that is all free money. It's all just money in your damn pocket. I'll tell you that, man. Wait a second. Not gonna lie to you, man. Wholesaling changed my life. I remember it took me 8 months to do my first fucking deal ever. And I actually used to sleep in the office between my car and the office that I used to work at for the guys that I used to work for. And first deal wasn't big. I was still sleeping in a car or an office even after the first one, because I've literally only made like $1,600 and $1,200 of it I had to give to my mom. But then the second deal that was done, it took me like maybe about a few weeks later. And I remember, I will never forget that. Not that I remember, I will never forget it. I took home like $13,200. That's what it was. Or $13,500, something along these lines. And when I did that, like, again, like I'm still coming up. What is that fucking bug, man? That thing is crazy. Now, when I did that, guys, my freaking bills were nothing. I was sleeping in an office or in a car. So my income is like, you know, making the $13,500 on one closing. And, man, why I keep forgetting shit on my car? Now I forgot my fucking coffee. Fuck. I'll make this one quick. Now, my bills are nothing. I don't have rent. I don't have much going on. And I just fucking made like over $13,000. Guess what? That is pretty much all profit. What did I need? Food, water, my iPhone bill. That was my most important expense because I was making calls actually on my phone line, literally. So that was great. You know, that was great. That was all I needed. Sent my mom a little bit of money and I was good. So technically, after my second closing, my life changed. Because I'm at rock bottom. My bank account was either zero or negative, like barely above a zero. So I'm broke. When we say money that could change your life, we're not talking about just about millions of dollars. Obviously, that's phenomenal, and I want it, and it will make a change. But the most important money that you'll get that will truly change your life is actually the first money that takes you out of the gutter. Is the money that'll take you out of I can't pay bills to not worrying about your bills for 6 months ahead. That's the money that truly change. That's the money that will make a life change, that you will never feel the same. That feeling that you're going to get, you will never feel it ever again, or even feel the same feeling you get even when you make your first million. Because that first check, when you're like in the negative or barely got a few $100s to your name, that takes you from zero to $15,000 or $20,000, that's the check you will never forget. So that was the first time wholesaling changed my life. No bullshit. The second time, wholesaling did make another change in my life is when about a year passed after me doing good, actually maybe more than a year, maybe about a year and a half. And I remember where I've had like 2-3 months not closing deals, but I had so many deals under contract. So many deals under contract that is just nothing is closing because all of them had problems. Every single one of them. And I remember me telling the title, let's skip it. And I remember telling the title company that was closing my deals, like, the lawyer that was doing the closings. I said, you know what? For the next 30 days, man, I am not going to cold call. I'm not going to go get new deals. All these deals I have under contract, they're not closing because they're all got issues. All I'm going to do, I'm going to sit in your office and only help you close all these deals that I have under contract because I need closings, damn it. Literally sat my laptop in her office. All I've done, figure out what issues are in my titles, lien searches, any issues that are stopping my deals to close. Literally, the month following, I had pretty much most of these problems resolved, and all these deals that I've done in months, got under contract in maybe an average 3 months, closed all together in 1 month, and I took home exactly, folks, $92,700 and change. Almost $100,000 taken home in 1 month. I mean, all the money came together in 1 month. All the closings fell on the same month because I was worried about resolving all the issues in the files. However, that's not like contracts, all of the contracts I got in 1 month. However, to me, at least in my own head, it just felt like, fuck, I made 92 grand in a month. That was the second time wholesaling changed my life. And now I'm going to skip, guys. I'm going to skip. Forget me making my first $1 million, me making 100 or 200K on a deal. That actually has happened many times. But after that, after the 92K, probably I had a good feeling ever again making my first $1 million. But then the third one that I'm going to mention, now skip years, on the day I've done very creative financing deal. I'll break it down maybe in a different video. If you're interested, comment below, I'll talk more about it. But I remember the time I actually did this one deal. In that one deal alone, I made like almost $900,000 in one deal. Not in 1 year, one closing. I think it was like 880 or 885, almost $1 million in one wholesale deal. And I'll break it down. But the real question is, before breaking that deal down in a different video, what I actually want you to think of, where would your life be if anything I just said that happened to me because of wholesaling? Where would your life be if all these things happened to me happen to you in your own life, where will your life be? When was the last time you took 20K to your bank account because of a deal you did, a sale you did? Or 50, or 100, or 300? What about 800? What would happen in your life if you just cashed $50,000 today? And then, let me not think too big, because you could think as big as you want. You could think millions. I don't know where's your life at as you're watching this video, but imagine if you took that amount of money, because if you're broke right now, if you thought of $20,000 in your bank account, you're gonna feel fucking rich. So what would happen if 20K hits that bank account? How would you feel? What bills would you pay first? What debt you can't sleep at night in peace because of that you'd pay off first so you never have to worry about it again? Well, Jalal, I got like 30, 40K to my name. Good. Then how would it feel if you cashed 50K to your name, $100,000 to your name? Where would your life be? Point is, folks, the question that I'm repeating and that I'm asking, where would your life be if you took in the same amount of money that I probably spent on this fireplace into your damn bank account? Because I spent at least fucking 20 grand on this mofo. That's some natural stone. Let me show you, man. Some people complain, man, I don't know about this and that. Probably just in stone, I spent like 4 or 5K, maybe a little bit more. That is called live stone. That's natural stone. That is called, in other words, it's called rich fucking people stone. That's the fuck it's called, man. This thing is savage. Muy bien. Muy excelente. Allah. This is amazing. These guys are amazing. Anyways, folks, we've done natural stone. By the way, before I keep going about the house, do think of all the questions that I asked you. Because before you watch the rest of the video and you see me renovating this multi-million-dollar home that I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on to look the way it should look when it's all done, just know it didn't all start here. This is not what I did in the beginning. It started with that $5,000 wholesale deal, then $10,000 wholesale deal. Done a lot of those little small deals between 5 to 10K. Then one day I kept working, perfecting my craft, getting better at what I do. Then I did the 100K, the 50K, to the 100K, then more, then the 500K, then the millions started rolling in. Now I'm doing these multi-million-dollar deals that you see me doing. So by any means, I don't want you seeing anything in this video, me pulling up in my freaking $150,000 Raptor multi-million-dollar project, and that's only one of them, and think, yeah, he has it nice. It hasn't always been this good. I promise you that, folks. Anyways, this is limestone. We tiled the bottom. Actually, there was a real fireplace instead of this one that I tore out, and I created this fireplace, basically fake fire, man. We're in Florida, man. Shit is sunny. Ain't no one need like a damn fireplace, right? It's too hot. This is nice. Let's go. Let's see what they've done here. That looks nice, right? Right? I know that thing is nice. We're like wiring for like internet. I think that's called 6K or K6 cables. Is getting wired throughout the house so we can have phenomenal internet. Doesn't matter where you go. Everywhere you go, perfect internet. Man, wait till you see the kitchen stone. The kitchen slab is gonna be like that's bigger than this, and it's a lot wider. You should see the oven, just in appliances: oven, stove, fridge, microwave, and a downshaft. Literally almost $40,000. It's called Wolf Appliances. This is rich people appliances. Have you ever walked into those very expensive homes and you saw stoves with those red eyes, the red handles? That's rich people shit, man. Come on. Come on, come on. And I might tear all this down and make one piece of a glass. Just thinking. Just thinking. Let's see if they did anything in the master bedroom. But you know what? I'll do a different video that is all about this house and all that I've done, because I really want to focus this video on how did wholesaling change my life numerous amount of times. And I know it's not over. This is just the fucking beginning. Way more to come. And I want to take you all with me. 100%. Follow me on Instagram. See the little videos I make about in the front of all these deals on properties. Yes. And when you go to my Instagram, there's a link in my damn bio that'll tell you where you can go to apply. So if we are a good fit for each other, and maybe, and only then, and only if one of the team members in my office would reach out to you, so we can take you on this journey with us, man. So we can teach you how to do what we do. I'm not saying you're gonna be making the millions like me 90 days in. I didn't even do it. But I at least know we could take you from where you're at today to not worrying about your damn bills within 60 to 90 days. You just need to do what you're told. And if you do it long enough times, and only then, you might be getting some damn motherfucking limestone in your house. That ain't for the fucking poor. Tell you that, folks. That ain't for the poor, man. Done. And I'm done here. Go to my Instagram at the King of Miami Real Estate. Follow all that we do. And if you're interested to know more, go to the link in my bio. Fill up your info. Answer the questions. Hit that fucking submit. And you are gonna get a call from us. If what you put in there looks good enough, folks. Let's do this.